Hi you guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the video today. Yeah, it's been a while. I've had things going on lately. In my personal life. Don't want to go into it too much, but yeah, hence why I haven't been uploading as I normally do. But yeah, I'll get into the video today. An exciting one. It's not going to be Man City related or nothing normally related to what I do, not like teams of the seasons, etc. But it's going to be a video regarding this Newcastle United potential takeover. Well, I say potential; it's almost done. I'm hearing. Just want to give my thoughts on it really. And yeah, it's something I definitely approve of personally. Fair play to Newcastle. They've always been a sleeping giant, you could say. They've had the years of heartbreak of Mike Ashley mess fucking them over. Sorry for the language. Proper playing with them fans and just being a prick because he is. He never spent money, always made wrong decisions. But now the fortunes have changed for Newcastle United fans. They're finally going to get this massive takeover that could change the club's history. There could be the next Man City, next Chelsea. If this goes to plan, which I think it will, this could really take off, and Newcastle could be a force. And I mean, potential title winners even. Definite top six club. I think they'll replace Arsenal in the top six. Arsenal are their club now. Newcastle have the power and overtake them, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm happy for Newcastle because they're a well supported club. It's a big club waiting to take off, in my opinion. It's got everything in place. It's got the fans, the facilities. It's a Premier League club. It's a really nice stadium. It's in a good big city. Passionate fans. They've got a fantastic away following and home following. And yeah, if this goes through, it makes sense for me. It makes sense in every single way. Obviously, the guy who's going to take over them, I'll just go into some detail about him now. He's called Bin Salman. I don't know, that's just part of his name. I'm not going to say his full name because it's really long. He's only 34 years old, so he's not that much older than me, which is crazy. I know it's frightening. And this guy's worth £7 billion. He's worth an absolute fortune. He's worth more than the Manchester City owner. So for me, that just says it all out. Newcastle could really be a force. Obviously, they can't spend a lot of money because of great financial rules, but it could be one of them where it'll slowly take off. And you look at maybe 3 years or 4 years' time, they could have a world class team. Um, Obviously, this takeover will cost £300 million. That's how much it's going to buy the club for. It'll be a good investment, I think. I think Newcastle will definitely be a top six club. I think next season they'll sign some players. I mean, the link with the likes of Gareth Bale, Kalidou Koulibaly, Philip Coutinho, just to name a few. They've got a decent team in place up to Finn. They've obviously got the Longstaff brothers, who are good two young players. They've got a good defence. They've got the Bragfer, who's a good keeper. Fabian Schär, who's a good defender. Lascelles, who's a good defender. They lack firepower at the moment. Obviously, they've got Joelinton. He's an alright striker, but he hasn't really hit it yet in the Premier League. So it just needs a few tweaks, I think. And if they can get a real star like Gareth Bale or someone, then that could really take them off. Bale to Newcastle for me makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense for me. You know, he's unhappy at Madrid. We all know that. This is his chance to come back to the Premier League, and Newcastle could be a good club for him. He could be their main player, their best player, and take them by storm. Koulibaly, I think that's a bit of an unrealistic one. Bale is for me. It's a realistic one. Coutinho could be a realistic one as well, but we'll have to see. It's going to take time, as I say. But fair play to Newcastle. I hope this works for them. I really do. It's a club I don't mind. I've nothing against them. It's a good, well-supported club. It's a big club where to take off. They've had years of hurt and upsetting stuff Mike Ashley, so fair play to them. I hope this works. And I hope it goes through for them, just for fans' sake, because they deserve it. They deserve a bit of luck, you know what I mean? It happened with my club, Manchester City. It'd be happened with Newcastle, and I'll say, clap my hands and say, fair play. You deserve it. You really do. So yeah, I hope it does go through for them. I know it failed last year, but it's really. I'm hearing now it's apparently it's nearly done. It's going to happen. So people are going to have to just brace it, really, aren't they? Take it in. But yeah, fair play to them. As I say, they deserve it. They've had a lot of years of upsetness, so I think it's about time the look changed and they got a bit more fortune. As I say, winning trophies wise, I think the FA Cup and Carabao Cup will be a good start. I think winning the league is a good few years away. They're really going to have to do well to do that. Maybe get Champions League football as well. That's a big part. As I said, they've definitely got the stadium. St James's Park's a fantastic stadium. It's unbelievable. They've got the facilities. They're a steady Premier League club. So it does make sense. So we'll have to see. Yeah, I hope it works for Newcastle fans. As I say, Mike Ashley's fucked them over a long time now, and as I say, we could have another really, really good team in the Premier League. I think Newcastle will overtake Arsenal and be a top six club. Arsenal are finished. Newcastle will overtake Arsenal, in my opinion. They've got a lot more going for them than Arsenal do. Manager-wise, they've been linked with Pochettino, Benitez. Benitez has been linked with a return. Allegri. I really can see Pochettino go there. It's like when he went to Tottenham. He kind of walked into a bit of a club that was a bit of a challenge, and he did a fantastic job there. Got the Champions League final, so this could be a similar thing with Newcastle. He could go there, work wonders with them like he did with Tottenham. It makes sense to me. They can't stick with Steve Bruce. I know they want about sticking with him, but as harsh as it sounds, they need to go for bigger name manager if they want to really go to that next level. Half do for me, as much as Bruce has done a good job this season to keep them up. But yeah, really hope this works for Newcastle. Really, really do. As a neutral fan, as a Man City fan, I hope it works and good luck to them. Deserve a bit of luck. Leave your thoughts down below. On the takeover. Like me, you probably hope it works. I do. Yeah, and there will be more uploads coming to the channel. This is my thoughts on the takeover. Have a good day. Take care. Have a good weekend. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you later. Take care, guys.